What's up guys, Peter here from Reviews on Anything, and today we're having a look at another pair of sunglasses. It's another gorgeous day here in Holland, so obviously I'm outside sitting on my terrace because this is the perfect environment for these sunglasses. Today we're talking about the Holbrook XL from Oakley, in this case with the PRIZM and polarized dark black lenses. Now I've done earlier videos on the Sliver XL and a few years ago on the normal Sliver version as well. Both are sort of square look sunglasses with a square frame, and this is no exception. I like the square frame, obviously. I think it fits my face reasonably well, and this extra large version I particularly like sort of because of the oversized look without getting ridiculous. But the thing I really like especially about Oakley is their lens technology. These lenses, like I said, PRIZM and polarized, so it has pretty much anything you can ever want in terms of lens technology. PRIZM is Oakley's proprietary technique of filtering light. There's a whole explanation on how and what and when and where on their website that I'm not going to get into too deep, but effectively it means that they're breaking up the light and making sure you have optimum clarity of vision. Combined with the polarization, you get a very calm look and a very calm color reproduction, in this case with the black option lenses. Now the lens that you pick is obviously going to determine the color reproduction that you get. When we looked at the Sliver XL with the tungsten lens, the greens really popped out, but the blues were sort of, I wouldn't say neglected, but they really were underwhelming. With these darker lenses, the green still pops, but not as much as the tungsten lens, and the blues are much richer. That's something I personally prefer a bit more, so the black lenses fit my personal preference better, but there's certainly something there for everybody. The only downside is that you can't really tell from the website what you're going to get until you actually put it on your face. So it's definitely recommendable to stop by a shop, an Oakley shop or an Oakley dealer, and check out what they have to offer before you actually purchase. Now back to these. Another square design, like I said, in this case with the hook behind the ear, which is something that has to be your personal taste as well. But I quite like it. It's comfortable. It sits reasonably steady on the face. These Sliver XL, for example, have a straight leg, so they don't have the hook behind the ear, which is something I quite like as well. But there's something there again for everybody. Slightly different style, but I think slightly more elegant, since the Sliver is a bit more of a sporty look that way. You can see that the lenses are mirrored. That is an issue for some people that don't like it when other people cannot see their eyes. So again, personal taste. But in this case I quite like it that it's black mirrored, so it's a bit more understated. It's not as shouty as my original Slivers, for example, with these blue lenses that are very obviously sort of in your face, like I don't want you to see my eyes. It's a little bit the same here, but in a lot more sort of understated way. People can't see your eyes, but because it's black it's not so shouty and not so in your face. So that's something I quite like, and combined with the color reproduction I get from these lenses, it was definitely the best choice for me. Now these sunglasses are certainly not for everybody, mainly because of the price point. These are nudging 200 euros here in Holland, so certainly not cheap. But for that you get obviously the brand that you're inevitably paying for, but also a lot of technology in the lens itself and a lot of quality that comes with that. There's no real downsides to this pair of sunglasses, I think, except for the fact that the nose bridge is a place where I personally get quite sweaty, even when it's not as warm as today. I still notice some perspiration here, and the nose bridge gets a bit slippery that way. It was the same problem with the Sliver XLs and also with my original Slivers, because they all use the same frame material and no extra padding around the nose. For now though, I'm pretty happy with this pair of sunglasses, especially with the lens frame combination. For me, worth the investment because I wear sunglasses pretty much year round. One thing to note there though is that these dark lenses are not that great in letting too much light through. So for example, for winter you might want to go for a lens tint that lets a bit more light through than these ones. But for super sunny days like these, and also sort of medium summer, slightly overcast days, this is definitely the way to go for me. This is Peter from Reviews on Anything with a look at the Holbrook XL from Oakley. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel, that always helps us a lot. And you can check out the Sliver XL video here as well. Until then though, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers!